continuing the battleground Senate races this year that we project to be very close. We look at Nevada today, which is a very close race between Republican candidate Adam Laxalt, former Attorney General of the state, and incumbent Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez-Masto. This race is the polling in this race, as we can see here, has changed a lot over time. In April, Laxalt had a big lead of just under 7 points, but eventually in mid-June, Cortez-Masto jumped up ahead by about 4 points here, and then very recently, both candidates have been declining support for other for independent parties, and no parties have declined, and voters are flocking towards either of the candidates. Laxalt was ahead by just under 1 point a lot, and then Cortez-Masto jumped out to a slight lead of half a point here recently, but now Laxalt is back in the lead in the overall averages by 0.6 points, so very close race, definitely within the margin of error. The recent polls, as we can see, Laxalt has a few +5s and +6 within the past 2 weeks, which is quite noteworthy because that is out of the margin of error. But also the most recent poll does show Cortez-Masto up 1, which is certainly within the margin of error, but shows that this is definitely a race that is going to go either way. Cortez-Masto is seen as one of the weaker Democrats in this election. She's focusing her messaging on, the economy and abortion rights, as has been commonplace for Democrats, since they kind of have to focus on the economy, but she's getting bashed by Republicans, including Adam Laxalt, for her poor performance, for not being able to deliver, and pointing to inflation and higher gas prices as evidence of that. Cortez-Masto countering with her support of the Inflation Reduction Act and other economic measures that congressional Democrats have taken in order to attempt to improve the country. Laxalt has also criticized her for not being very secure on border policies and saying that she's contributed to the higher immigration numbers that we are seeing under Joe Biden. So a typical Republican playbook strategy from Laxalt, who is also a denier of the 2020 election, although he's been trying to back away from this position recently in order to seem like a more moderate voter. He has a history of statements, including right after the 2020 election, where he claimed that there was fraud and irregularities. He was helping to file lawsuits in the state of Nevada with basis claims that there are some large wrongdoing. So Cortez-Masto has been trying to pin him down on that, and she's been trying to win the Latino vote in the state, which is a pretty big block that might end up being the turning point for this election. So as commonplace as all the other races we've been talking about, this race could end up deciding control of the 50-50 Senate in a very close state, Nevada, that's been purple for a while. So certainly a race that should be monitored all throughout Election Day, and one that everyone in Nevada must vote in.